Hey everybody, this is Dan, and this is my Chapter 7 reflection over the story. Chapter 7 is about the battle beginning, and I just think this chapter is a great continuation of the theme Pastor Bertram talked about last week in his sermon about trusting God. And the biggest aha I got out of this chapter was just seeing how victorious Joshua was and their armies were over all of their enemies, and how even though the same situations that they were facing 40 years earlier before they started wandering the desert were still there, but this time trust had been developed, and that trust had been developed over 40 years of daily dependence on God. So as they move forward into these battles, there's great reward in this trust, and they were able to overcome insurmountable odds because they did trust in God. So my big takeaway personally from that is there is value in trusting God. That trust over time will be rewarded, and that I should be able to call on God in times when I'm having my own battles with my sin or my selfishness, my own battles with essentially the world or whatever the culture is telling me I'm supposed to be, and just knowing that I can come back to God and seek Him as the truth that I can rest upon and the source of strength. And honestly, it brings me peace to know that trusting in God has reward, and to know that Christ came and won the battle already for me, and just to call upon the power of His Spirit now when I face battles on this earth, and know that when I die, I won't have to fight anymore. I'll be in heaven, and I'll be in perfect relationship and union with God. Is just a great hope, and knowing that if I continue to trust God now, it's just moving closer and closer to that eternal union with Him. So I just really like how God just came out in a lot of power in this chapter, handed over and his the enemies, and fulfilled His promises. And I think He does that every day for me personally, and it just pushes me further into that same theme that Pastor Bertram said of trusting God completely, and that's what He desires. So hope you have a great week, and we'll see you next week.